Hello guys, which was it, part 4, is it? Oh, hold on a second, part 3, it's part 3 actually, it's going to be up now. I couldn't really figure what I was doing there, but anyhow, this is how we left off. The Mig-21 is basically built now guys, so the next thing to do is to actually paint everything. Now I've masked everywhere up as possible on the model, glass canopy there, nose cone, underneath there on the wheels, etc, etc. There is oh actually, talk about stuff, I haven't done the inside there, good job I saw that. Anyway, what the plan is, well, before I go on to the plan, there is some masking sets for some parts of the wing. Now you see like here on the tail there, that's painted in green. That's because it is green and it does give you mask to put over the top. Now the thing is, there is mask for this piece, 2 parts on the wing, 1 part there, sorry there. The only problem is, I had a look round, they've actually missed out some masking. There's a piece on the fin which is green, a piece here, and somewhere else around the body that is green. The thing is that they don't provide the mask for that, and personally I'd rather just paint it freehand basically, know what I'm doing then. But anyhow, that's why I've just left off like that. I'm not going to bother with the mask, so that's pretty much the masking finished. So what I'm going to do is going to start with the underside. Now it does say, now you could do your, now if you're following along with, that was a bit weird, sorry. My phone went off a bit there. The plan is just painting the sides. Now what I was saying before, this is your time basically. Now if you're going to do the version that I'm going to do, which is the shark mouth one from the Soviet Union with the green and mid-stone camo on the top, then you're fine, you carry on watching this. But if you're not, basically you could go on and do your own thing really. So what we're going to do is going to start off the underside, which is, if I find it, painted in light blue. I'm using the Tamiya XF63. I'm going to put it through the airbrush, see where it gets through. What I normally tend to do is, yes I do sometimes brush painter, which I'll do on this one. what I do is I do the base coats, and then over the top of that I do the brush painting and stuff like that. So I'm going to go away, do the base coat of this model. We're going to come back and we're going to see how we left off, or you'll see how it turns out. So go ahead and do your own thing. I shall see you back in a bit. Right, so yeah, I kind of went away again. Thought it was recording, but of course it wasn't. Basically what I did was, in that video or recording, was I masked Eduard up and I painted the top base layer, which is, it was supposed to be the Mr. Colour H71, which is a mid-stone. Now if you had a converter to actually do that, you'd actually turn it into Tamiya's X60 Dark Yellow. Now I did this as a base coat and there was just not enough in there. There's not even a lot in there before I started basically, so I was out of that. Plus I didn't really want to go buy out some paint when it's a sand colour. Well, I kind of look, it's a mid-stone colour. Now I actually did some research, and it's because it's related to H71 from Mr. Colour is related to XF60. Now I had a quick look at this actual aircraft and some model that someone had made officially online for the Eduard store. Now from what I can see, it's more of a sand colour. So what I did was I went back, I looked through my paint chart, and as the other day I was sorting the models out upstairs in the stash, I came across the 109 I'd built in the last video build I built. Try saying that's a tongue twister. And being the desert camouflage scheme, it came as the exact same colour that you see on the instruction sheets that Eduard provides. And so what I did was I went back to the paint chart and I got out the XF59 Desert Yellow. I still have a load of this. This is what I used on the 109, straight out the bottle. And this is what I've used straight out of the bottle on this aircraft. Now, from what you can see, if you have a look at the paint chart here, there is a bit of difference. I'll go a bit, but these instruction sheets aren't the best. And I had a look online. Now, the one whoever's done this is in a shade darker. So what the plan is, when you do the gloss varnish over the top, because naturally the gloss basically makes that paint, well, every single paint on it, much darker. And so that is the plan of action. So what I did was I went away and I sprayed it with 2 coats of XF59 and it's come out perfectly. So I'm just going to have a quick look online now. See if I can actually find an actual photograph. I'm having a look now because you won't see it. But we just go back on there. Okay, so I've got it with me now. I do not know whether you can see that clearly or not. I don't know. Yeah, there you go. So as you can see, it's not much of a darker colour than what I've already got. Plus, with it being like that, no one can really tell the difference, can they? You can probably see the light on. There you go. See what I mean? There we go. So really, there's not much difference between this sand colour or... yeah, I don't know what you mean. It is better to get that colour, but I don't think no one's really going to be picky or noticeable when that happens. Right, so we're going to start the green camouflage. I've got this booklet here next to me. Again, I went away, did some research. Turns out I've already got the colour, and it is the dark green from Revel 39. Now, I didn't expect it to be this colour, but turns out it is. So I'm going to go away and start now. Again, if you're not in this area, now I'm going to start with the back actually. Like so. So we just make our way there. I actually enjoy this part of the build, using brush painting technique to go over everywhere with this first with a very thin coat, just slightly over the top, like so, back down, across there. So basically just a nice very thin coat over the top. So this will probably have two coats to actually complete this. It's not bad actually, but you know, it's been going around my mind about that paint, you know. It has seriously been going around my mind about whether or not I should carry on with this base colour or not, because it is kind of that colour. Just go back and have a look. Yeah, it is more to the dark yellow really, but yeah, just having a look. I don't think no one noticed really. I think I'm just going to carry on as I am, because it already looks absolutely brilliant as it is. So, you know, I'm just doing as I am. I'm doing what I'm doing, you know. There's no rule book saying that this was a shade different to that one. So what? So this is going to be a very long process, guys. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put into time lapse, and we're basically just going to get everything sorted out, and yeah, hopefully we shall see where this goes, because I'm actually just really going to enjoy this build. I have to, like I've said before, I'll say it again, I'm not a huge fan of jets. But this is something unbelievable. I don't know what it is. Don't know where it's made from, whether it's Eduard or it's something else. But the fact is, I'm really enjoying the kit. I have to say, if I would buy one again, I definitely would do. They are so superb and nice. Now, me being more of a prop aircraft painter, that's surprising for me to say. So there you are. Right, I'm going to leave you with that. I'm going to carry on with the painting and the camouflage, and I shall see you in a second. Mig-21 is all painted up nicely. I still need to go over some touch-ups with the paint. But I think what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take all this painful mask off. And fingers crossed everything is going to be absolutely beautiful. So we're going to work our way from the back. Slowly. Start peeling this masking off the bottom. So as you can see, it's actually a nice project. Well, it's actually turned out okay. Just like I said, I think I have to have a few touch-ups here and there, but not to worry. It's actually pretty difficult, I thought. Just gonna take the ones off the nose here. How's it looking? Oh, nice. That's beautiful. Okay, so let's take it. That was already there. I know that was. Okay, so that's already there. It's not bad. Not bad at all. Okay, let's move all this blue tack. Okay, just go very gently. Alright, okay, so a bit that overspray there. Very gentle, take off all this masking, of course. Oh damn. Okay, there's actually quite a bit of just underneath there. So we've got a few touch-ups just here, bit there and there. So not much. Easily to overcome. Great. Oh. Oh dear. Okay, there's I didn't expect that. There's a bit of overspray in the middle here. Damn. It's only a hint of it, but it's still there. I can see it. Oh well, looks like I'm just gonna take the old hairy stick out and actually just go paint over the top. Yeah, you can see it clearly. Down. Oh, okay, so that's come out as well for us. Wow, that, my kids, whoever's watching, my peeps, that is brilliant. Okay, so the top side is perfect, the other side is a bit but I can easily sort that out. But that is amazing. I am chuffed to bits by that, wow. So it looks like I'm just going to have to do a load of touch-ups. Ah, great. In the process though, it's actually come out really, really well. The bad thing is that I've only got a little bit of... Actually, I didn't use that, damn. I've got a little bit of that left, or I think what I did was, I think I mixed it. I think you'll know, but I don't. So it looks like I've got to do a few touch-ups. After that, we can basically unmask everything really, and we can start work on the green parts underneath here as well. So yeah, it's going to be a challenge and a half, but really that is it. Wow, I wonder how your painting's getting on, if you're following along with me, or how you're doing your own little one, if you're following along. But that is truly amazing. Now I have to admit, the tan is a touch, a bit too much dark than what I inhabited, but I think it will do really. So yeah, I can't wait to get this all painted up. So I'm going to go away and do that, and I'll see you all in a bit. Okay, so I went away and painted everything, and technically we're finished now. The main painting stage, and this camouflage was an absolute pain. It was. To tell you the truth, guys, it was. As you know, I sprayed the bottom camo first, which is a light blue. Sprayed the XF59 on the top, and then painted my way around using the Revel 39 paint. And of course, then I've had to do all the touch-ups on the bottom here, which basically resulted me in basically just dry brushing the whole lot with a very close encountered a mix basically of white and light blue. So it's not a proper light blue, but it will do, I suppose. So yeah, this it's Mig of many colours. It's actually now finished. I also went away and painted the green parts, as you can see on the bins there. I also gave the front nose cone a little paint. If you noticed, that was masked up. I've took the masks off that. Masks underneath the front undercarriage there. I'm going to take them off in a minute, and we'll basically get on with everything. I think what we're going to do now is we're just going to quickly give the model a coat. If I get this off, damn lid. And it gets to the point where adults can't get off child locks. I think there's a bit of a worry there. So we take this now, we just very, very lightly go over the top, like so. So just give a bit of a gloss varnish. Everything has been dry for a while now, so should be right. One thin coat straight over the top like that. And what I'll do after this first coat is dry is I'm going to go and do the actual thruster at the back here and paint it in the metallics that it would have had. So I'm just going to do this, and then I'm going to finish that off and paint that silver. I think we'll be ready then to start the deckling, which will be in another the next part, I think, which will be weathering as well, deckling as well as weathering, sorry, I should have said. Getting confused now, because I've actually got a lot in my mind, so I'm just getting a bit confused at the minute, so there you are. So I think that will do. Well, tell you what now, I just finished the rest of this top side off, and now I'll end this session then. So I know that you guys have been really enjoying the kit and the build, and I have to say, I've always said this, I am still enjoying this. It's a jet, it's a Russian MiG. You haven't actually put a lot of weight in the front, surprisingly or not. That's that side. So for those who are watching and you don't know what I'm doing, this is basically a gloss varnish I applied over the top of the model, which seals the paint in as well as prepares the model for deckling, which is going to be extremely fun. Apply that onto there, and around there. so. So there we go, guys, that's really the top. I'm actually going to leave the top to dry and I'll go do the underside, but of course I'm naturally just going to stop the camera from rolling now. Just try to get everything even as well. Like so. And there we are. So, as you can see with that, this is the end of, let me think about this, part 4. This is the end of part 4, we're getting to into part 5. Probably do part 6, and that will be the Mig-21 completely finished. So yeah, I don't know if it's in a screenshot, I don't know, but there you go. Right, so thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this part, and I hope that you look forward to the next part in part 5, yeah. So with that, thank you very much for watching, and from ModArt633, happy modelling. I shall see you all again soon. Cheers and goodbye for now.